Здорово, YouTube. Всем хай, всем кукусики, всем доброго времени суток. Мы продолжаем с вами проходить Hogwarts Legacy. У нас 13-я серия. И я тут чуть-чуть отлетел от места, где мы закончили, да? Это вот тут вот было, где гробница, где мы делали сюжетный квест, да? Тут какая-то штука есть. Непонятная. И что это было? У меня на скелетики появились. Да, явно. А можно... Или нельзя, блин? Хуйня какая-то произошла. А как вылезти? Вопросики. А как вылезти? Как вылезти, если метла закрыта, типа? Я не понимаю. Вот это полстори. Вот это гениально, блядь. Зачем я только это делал, непонятно. Ради сундука и какой-то несчастной хуйни. Она очень интересно. Пойдемте дальше по сюжету тогда, раз такая пьянка. Все гига интересно, но... По поводу парящих свечей. По поводу парящих свечей. Сейчас. Оно, кстати, где-то здесь недалеко должно быть. А можно увидеть гробницу? Сундук он какой-то. Так, ладно, это все дико интересно. Насрать на эту карту. Она где-то недалеко. Я смотрел, короче, как ее достать. Если мы найдем это место, значит найдем. Не найдем, значит не найдем. Как бы все просто. Нам там надо 280 метров в Хогвартсе, да? Можно, пожалуйста, выбрать. Сейчас получим еще новый спелл. Дальше.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Дальше видно будет. Погнали. Вы можете ускорить время, нажав. Да.
Oh, that's fine.
Так. А можно заклинанию просто обучиться и пойти дальше? Можно? Пожалуйста.
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
Да, очень
I've
интересно.
completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy
Дай мне
headmistress of
заклинание,
your
блядь, а.
exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things.
Спел, дай.
Channel your magic towards your targets. You
Спасибо.
have it. Now, why not practice the new spell?
Не наносит прямого урона на... Дерьмо, я даже не буду это использовать, хуйня это. Может быть, она, конечно, и прикольная, но... Мы идем... Изучать Алахамору. Надо было выбрать этот квест. Наконец-то научимся взломать замки. Так. Мне нужно J кнопочку нажать и Алахамора, да? Бесполезная записка. О, надо в ручей комнату заглянуть. Окей.
A child of mine should receive less than outstanding. What are you even doing in that park?
Мне надо вниз. Помню, я видел его. Наверное, мне показалось. Нет, не показалось. Вот ключ внизу, да, наверное? А мы еще ниже не можем. А нет, можем.
Your spirit guides are trying to contact you. I can sense them.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most
Oh.
pleased to be included.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Так. А где ключ? О, может быть, кстати, вот здесь вот это заклинание было бы и неплохо. А ну-ка.
Sendo. Also, Levioso.
Так, мне тут объяснили, значит, как эту дверь открыть. Давайте попробуем. Слева направо от 0 до 9. Четыре должно получиться 6. То есть тут 0, да, должно быть. Вот это типа. А тут 5, 1, 6. То есть нам нужно еще 5. То есть это 3. Вот это. Гидра, да? Допустим.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Вот это типа, да? Где ключик, пока непонятно.
Revelio.
Сайд-квест какой-то есть. Уровень получили, хорошо. Нет. Неправильно. А как это может быть неправильно? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. А, ну правильно. Правильно, да, что я. Это ж 3. То есть нам нужна вот такая хуевина там. Это что-то я тупанул.
What are you up to now?
Вот такая там штука нужна. Так. Во, да. Короче, расчет идет не от 1 до 10, а от 0 до 9. Вот в чем прикол был основной.
Revelio.
И это пиздец, конечно. Ключ, походу, выше, наверное, я не знаю. Я застрял, блядь. Охуеть. Не, ключ не может быть выше.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Но и здесь ключа нет. Короче. Похуй на этот ключ.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Levioso. Here.
Как же нахуй лагает? Просто охуеть. На задержка. Да тварь, а. Бля, почему в этом месте так лагает?
Hey, it's me,
Потому что здесь
Gareth.
смешивание двух локаций, да? Заебущей двери. Окей.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has
Тут,
gained you
кстати,
a reputation for
после диалога скажу.
fearlessness. Second,
Там
as
просто не так много проходить
macabre
осталось, на самом деле.
demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however,
Чуть ли не половину игры
seem
уже,
very
оказывается,
friendly.
прошли.
I'm at my wit's end, young
Я вообще
friend.
охуел, когда
I
узнал.
simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Где Алхаморат? А, оно просто вот так у нас теперь.
Alohomora.
Well done! You're
Прикольно.
in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm, so...
Revelio.
This is a restricted area of the castle.
Типа запретные зоны. Все, я понял.
Alohomora.
Окей. Очень сложно. Так, сразу давайте чекнем прокачку. Нескольких врагов это хорошо. И нету никакого бафа, типа, я могу любой замок, типа, взламывать, да, без разницы. То есть мы, в принципе, нам тогда посрать, да, давайте в скрытности возьмем вот этот перк. И пока больше ничего брать не будем, оставим один на всякий случай, пусть будет. Я кинул. Подкинулось. Не очень понимаю. Я в курсе.
Excellent. Revelio.
Тут и двери есть.
Here.
Пять плюс 8, 13 ровно, да? 5 плюс 8 же 13, да. Здесь 3 плюс 2, 5, да? То есть нам девятка нужна здесь. Да. Гидра. Блять, тут-то чё лагает так? Пиздец. Он перестал. Молоко подгрузилось. О, легендарный этот. Легендарный шарф, кайф.
Hello, Amora.
Верните еще больше лун для открытия более высокого. Все понял.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can...
Levy. Accio. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. Students from the hospital wing on
Accio.
Well, suppose I should begin my round.
Revelio.
Anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch.
Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
Oh, how's that?
Well, all of the teamwork and flying about and the goals.
Так.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Ranrock's loyalists are preparing for
Revelio.
always mucking about, stirring up trouble.
Alohomora.
Ranrock and his
Вот с слотом, кстати. Всего минус 6. Но нам по лору нужна синяя, поэтому окей.
speak to a prefect that way. I'm a prefect too. That's it. Let's see how point. Can't do that.
This must be the prefect's bathroom. Revelio.
Лох.
Hello,
Здорово.
Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Так, хорошо.
Oh, someone's been having a wild old time.
Теперь весь вопрос в том... Принесите еще больше лун. Лохомора 2, Лохомора 3, верните 9 лун. Они не будут показываться на карте, да, конечно же. Это где он стоит, а сами луны, понятное дело, нигде показываться не будут. Окей. Понятное дело, что сами луны показываться нигде не будут. Надеюсь, нас игра не заставит. Мне, кстати, надо в другое место топнуться. Надеюсь, нас игра не заставит луны искать, потому что это было бы... Ну, это был бы бред, конечно же. Если бы нас заставили искать луны. Так. Стенд или варенье. Нам не надо. Фиолетовый шарф. Снижает урон от пауков. И ужасный шарф. Но он слишком хороший, чтобы его не вставить. Он снижает от пауков. Окей. Антипаучий сет. Так. У нас вроде летное испытание какое-то было. Сейчас надо глянуть, будет тоже квест. Сайд-квест, да, который неинтересно делать, честно говоря. Я уже, в принципе, это и говорил, но давайте глянем. Вот это, да. Он вообще где? Все понял. Квест по изучению магических тварей.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
Блин, он такой классный.
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts.
Нажмите Т. Можно не Т нажать, а Н нажать. Хорошо. Чтобы я ребилд не делал сейчас. Что бы мы ребят не делали? Так вот.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of knees or whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing. Oh.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Hey, over here. Come on.
Что ты хочешь?
Did you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well,
Ну давай,
thank you,
смотрись.
I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
Все лунные камни
Don't
бессмысленно
worry,
собирать.
we're nearly
Ничего
there.
не дают нам.
It's just ahead.
Они нам вообще ничего не дают.
Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howard mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
7 из 8 заданий сделано. Так. Доступно новое задание. Так. По поводу Вингардиум Левиоса, блин. Квест запарил, честно говоря, висеть. Надо уже купить Мандрагору. Она где-то же, ну, она как-то должна продаваться уже, по идее, но...
Doesn't get any more cozy than Hogsmeade.
нет еще.
Aquí.
Блядь, может быть другой магазин какой-то. Золото, внешний вид. Маг-рецепт. Ой, бля. Извините. Хуй знает, короче, где этот мандрагор купить. Ладно, это ебучий сайт-квест, который очень интересный, но... Два задания у нас еще есть, да? Два задания нам дали. Вот этого всего. Внешний вид. На Алхамору еще можно квесты поделать, но, наверное, даже на них уже насрать. Давайте я просто тэпнусь вот сюда. И мы отсюда уже начнем следующую серию. Поэтому всем спасибо, кто ее смотрел. Всем удачи и всем пока-пока.